Could you post that maps information to get download again, please?
Uh, sure. One sec.
You went by too quick. I didn't get it.
Yeah, I see. No problem. One sec. One sec. This one. Can you see it?
Yeah, so
.com.
www.dxmaps.com.
Yeah, dxmaps.com.
And it
dxmaps.com.
was, yeah, it's an amazing program, and where it really worked out quite nice was during the Rack Canada Day contest. Igor had his computer up, and we were monitoring that as the day was progressing. And there was a certain segment about 2 o'clock, I guess it was, somewhere in the afternoon. I'm seeing Igor running to the 6 meter radio station. I said, "What's up, Igor?" He says, "Look, Al." He said, and right on the 6 meter. Oh my God, those squares, and they're the your grid square maps. And like I'll show you the live. I just brought up the live one here. If you were going to go on the band today, this is what it looks like. Like there's not the grid square over our area here, and parts of northeastern the U.S. and Canada. There's only a couple of grid squares that are active right now, but every box was lit up, including Manitoulin Island, and right over into, um, you know, here through Nova Scotia and Newfoundland and everything else like that. And as soon as Igor got on the radio and called CQ, oh my God, it was just bang, 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 calls coming in left and right, and the colors were lit up on the screen, including Manitoulin right over. And he had a pile up before you knew it. And then within 45 minutes, all the boxes started turning white again
Excuse
and it
me, Al.
dropped off. Yeah, go
Excuse
ahead.
me, Al. Um, you're showing me, let's say we're seeing three green squares right now.
Right.
What frequency are you on right now?
Okay, so if you go down to the bottom here, where are we here? Right here. You see there's a scale on the bottom. So the
Yeah.
green, and this is dark green,
Uh-huh.
so it would be below 30 megahertz. So we could be 10, the
Okay.
10-meter band, 15-meter band. If it turns light green, then it's 6 meters into the 50 meg, or a very light green, 50 to 70 megs. And then
Okay.
when it gets higher, if it starts to turn orange and red, then you're up in the 2-meter band.
Oh, okay.
All right. So
I see it now. Okay, I understand now. Okay.
Yeah, the color squares do make a difference with it. You see, this is a darker, but this is a lighter one.
Lighter,
So,
yeah.
okay, so temperature changes as you get further south are making a difference with it, right?
Okay.
And then if you look up here, it's a lighter green. So, you've got to coordinate it, but
So that
yeah,
determines the frequency that you would be able to get on.
correct.
Okay.
And I'll tell you, accurate. Oh my God, if you're living in FN02, which is down the Niagara, part of the Niagara and, eastern or western New York right
Mm-hmm.
now, your bands are open right there on the light green, which is the light green, probably 6 meters right now.
Uh-huh. Okay.
And if you're white, and of course we're up here in Manitoulin, if we're working at McLean's Mountain, we're right in this corner of EN95,
Yeah.
right? And that with it. So, yeah, it's a great. And once Igor showed me this software, I've been using it extensively. Like it's great. And if I see the colors there, I flip to my HF rig, turn it on, and yeah, you can see the spikes on 10 meters, 15 meters, and whatever.
So
So,
what would happen if you're here? I'm in Arizona,
yep.
um, and everything is in let's say the bright green colors, and here I've got nothing coming up. would
Okay,
be-
so you've got to look to see
Okay.
exactly where you're located, and you're probably in a Delta
I dim-
Mike.
Yeah, I would say maybe DM51 or DM61 or something like that.
Okay, so if this is white, your band conditions aren't very good. But if
Okay.
these start to change color, then you know there's openings in the
Okay.
band.
But
And
if
this
I'm
is
contesting with the Manitoulin Island Club, would my contacts be recognized though?
On which band?
Well, let's say maybe whichever band it comes up, it could be let's say on the 6 meter or the 10 or 20.
If
What-
you're in the rack winter contest, then you
Uh-huh.
wouldn't be, you know, that we're the DX during this contest. Like they want to talk to Canada, and
Okay.
specifically they
All
want
right.
to talk to the rack stations. But you know, I guess you, if you wanted to submit a log or whatever, Igor, wouldn't that be right? It would count,
Yeah, definitely.
but
Yeah.
you'd be using your stateside call, Claude.
Does
I
not
would have,
matter.
okay, I'd have to use my state call, not my Canadian call.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but you can indicate like membership, like Manitoulin Radio Club in the when you configure
NIMM?
N1MM. Yeah,
Is
you
that
will
where I would
assign
put?
like club, assign
Yeah.
Manitoulin Radio Club, and it will be automatically inserted to your log.
And I have to use my US call sign though.
Yeah, absolutely.
Do you have
Okay.
HF antennas, Claude?
I will.
Okay, right on.
I'm gonna be, well, we're gonna be setting them up in the park.
Awesome.
So I can't set it up here in the RV park, but we have to go out to a park and they set up antennas there.
A winter
Yeah.
contest in Arizona, though.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Mm.
That would be
85 degrees out. Yeah,
Yeah.
why-
Nothing
why-
ironic about
Really
that.
a tough struggle.
Sports and a
Yeah.
t-shirt. Yeah, my heart bleeds for Kool-Aid for
Well,
you.
we do have to get up early in the morning.
Oh,
Oh.
gee.
That's roughing. That is roughing.
There you go.
Uh,
But I do
Anyway,
have to ask Al a question before it goes in,
Yeah.
before I forget. All
Yeah.
my documentation that I took on the antennas that I wanted to get, Al, I
Okay.
forgot it at the my ham in the
Oh, you fail.
and it's the antenna. Remember we were talking about that antenna that you got there from Janice?
Yes.
I,
So
I want
it's
to purchase. I want to purchase that antenna, and I can't remember for the life of me what it is.
okay. It's called an Alpha Delta
Uh huh.
EX.
DX dash CC Charlie
D-
Charlie.
DXCC. Okay.
I have
Thank
one of
you.
those. It's a good antenna.
10,
But-
10 through 80 meters.
Yeah, that's the problem. It's not you can't get 6 on that 6 meter unless you have a
I
an
can.
antenna tuner.
I can on mine.
Yeah, it will
What
tune
is-
up on 6. I don't know
Yeah.
how well it radiates, but it will tune up, but you have to have an external tune.
An external
Antenna
tuner.
tuner.
Okay.
Yeah.
No.
I've used it.
No,
I
my
used it on the
automatic tuner has
contest.
a.
I have a question where for Rusty on the 99A. Using that antenna, could the radio the Yaesu radio tune in that frequency with
I
that
can't.
antenna?
I can't speak to that antenna because I don't have one, but you know, the antenna tuner that's built into the 991A or most radios, you know, they don't quite have the range that an external antenna tuner would, but I don't have, Al, have you ever tried your
Yeah,
991?
and it doesn't work.
So
Okay.
because the 7300 is 1 to 3, and I think the Yaesu is 1 to 9 or something like that. Am I right, or am I?
No, I don't think
No,
it's
I
that
don't think
I
high.
think they're all 3
No.
to 1.
3 to
Yeah.
1.
They're 3 to 1.
3 to 1? I mean, and,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, the internal antenna tuners, like in the 991 Alpha and in the 7300, and a
They're
lot of
both
those
3 to
are
1.
3 to 1, right?
I thought
Which
the
means if you've got an antenna that is designed for that frequency, it will work right across the band. Okay? But
okay.
if you're doing a band that antenna is not particularly cut for, you're going to have a very hard time tuning that band. So like that Alpha Delta that I have is meant for 80 to 10.
Yeah.
And the internal antenna tuner in the 7300 and my 991 tunes up on every band 80 to 10. When I go to 6 meters, it does not tune up on it. But if I put the external antenna tuner on it and tune up with it, it tunes up. Now, I don't know how well it radiates versus a antenna that is basically cut for 6 meters, but
Yeah.
it radiates, shows a low SWR, and I have made contacts on it.
Well,
Okay.
my Kenwood works on 6 meters, no problem at all with the automatic tuner.
Yeah,
With the
me too.
built-in.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Of course,
Okay,
I
well,
got a
maybe
Ken- of course, I
Kenwood's
got
a
a
lot
Kenwood,
better.
not a Yaesu.
Your
there.
mileage may vary.
Yeah, my
Absolutely.
Kenwood TS2000 works no problem. It's just a tick, 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 and it's in.
Wow. Okay, well,
Yeah.
there you
Oh,
go.
so you're telling me I got to get a Kenwood?
Right,
no, no.
that's right.
Right.
Okay.
Well,
They may
Yeah.
be more available down there, Claude.
Yeah, and my Kenwood TS870, the old one, it tunes it also.
Some of the older models probably got better internal tuners than these new digital mode radios, but
But
yeah.
you must be close because I know it depends how many tick, tick, ticks there is. And when I go to 6, it's just maybe 3 ticks, tick, 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 and it's in. So your 3 to 1 must be close.
Close to that 3 tick tick tick.
Yeah, yeah,
I like that tick tick.
yeah, yeah. Thank you, thank you.
Well, that would be the memory location, I would think, right? If it's stored in memory, the number of ticks, it has to go
Okay.
from where it is.
I'm
Be the
sorry.
relay.
I apologize for getting off topic here.
Oh
Yeah,
no,
one thing
you're all.
That's right.
Hello,
One thing that
Igor.
works, Al, is you can tune slightly off frequency and find a spot, and it'll stay in the memory then when you go to
Yes.
that.
Yeah.
Hello, Igor.
Yeah. Hello.
Hi,
Hello,
Pat.
it's Pat. Listen, on the N1MM program that you were showing, maybe you'd like to show people how to change between single sideband and CW and how to change from 80 meters to 40 meters, etc.
Sure. I can show to you. Let me show to you.
And I have another question for you when he's done.
Okay. So you would like to know what, how to change band during operation?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just how to change bands with the program and how to change between single sideband and CW.
And that's another argument for having your radio interfaced with the computer. Then you don't have to worry about that. It does it automatically for you.
Yeah, I see. Okay, can you see N1MM screen?
I can.
Yes.
Okay, for example, if your radio has been configured to the N1MM, it will be automatically. Like frequency will be automatically indicating. When you will tune your radio, frequency will be changing here. Like if this is like by default, like connect your laptop or computer by cable to the radio and frequency will be changed.
Can you, just before you carry on, Igor, can you show them the list of radios?
Sure. Like it's possible to see like configure port, and you will see COM port which will be active. Right now my radio not connected to the laptop and I cannot show it, but when you will connect your cable, it will be catched automatically and you will see which COM port has been taken. And here, when you press to this arrow, will press to this arrow, it will be long list of the radio. It was like old radio, new radio, like long one. So when laptop connected to the your transceiver, you will see COM port and what is the model needs.
So if you click on it now, will it show the list of radios?
Yeah. When you connect it to the radio, it will be.
Oh, it has to be connected, right?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Okay, it won't show you now.
Yeah, right now I cannot because laptop not connected to the FT1000 MP. I cannot see anything. And also, when you will play, it should be catched by automatic. And after that, press OK, of course. And it will be catched automatically. However,
Igor, you don't have to make the radio selection. It just automatic. If you're connected to the COM port, your radio will automatically come up?
Yes.
I don't. My practice
Like,
does not. My practice does not confirm it. When I connected radio, I'm all the time selecting radio. I don't know why, but like it was many times when radio was connected to the computer. When I go into this menu, I can see port which was selected already. But
So
from the
what-
radio, I need to assign manually.
Okay, when you first connect for the first time on the program with your make of radio or style of radio, you have to select the radio, and then it'll memorize it for later on.
Yes.
Yes.
Should be, yeah, should be, yeah, probably
Okay.
yes, because it's right now it's memorized. Like I
So
have
when
been
I
using
first did it, Claude, to my radio, I
Yeah.
went and clicked on it, and it had ICOM, and then it showed the whole list: IC 746, IC 735, IC 7100,
Yeah.
IC 7300, IC 7610, IC 7800. So you just go down the list to the model of your radio, click on it, and same with Yaesu, same with Kenwood. All the
So-
list of
Yeah.
all the
Once you've
every-
selected the radio, the computer will remember that radio, and you don't have to go
Yeah.
back, let's say,
Yeah.
in the following upcoming months or days.
That's right. So Claude, you
That's
just have
correct.
to put in the 7851 there.
Yeah, and don't forget to press
Gold
OK.
plated, gold plated.
Go play it. Way to go, guys.
Uh,
Okay,
ano-
Igor. Sorry,
Okay.
Igor.
Okay,
Yeah,
next one.
Another
for-
quick,
No,
oh,
no, hold
sorry.
on. Let me complete it.
okay,
It means like when your radio has been connected, frequency will be changing automatically. Like it will be followed to your radio. However, for example, by any reasons, your laptop does not connect to the radio. In this case, you can assign manually. For example, you want to operate on 20 meters SSB. You can type 14200, for example, hit enter. And N1MM understood that you going to 20 meters in SSB and you can operate like Whiskey 1 radio, like 59 zone 5, and it will be going to the log. For example, you want to assign another call, like press to the button WIP, and it will be ready again, like Nancy 6 Tango Tango, Nancy 6 Tango Tango, and it will appear as well. Now regarding question to Pat, you would like to change frequency to the different band, like 21,300, and it will be going again. See, this is band is changing. Like it's possible to assign. Like concerning mode, let me try CW. Right now it's turned to the CW, but not assign it what is the frequency. You can assign 14010, and you will operate CW on 14010 frequency. This is like a very big possibility to assign. You can assign by frequency like 14150, and you will go to the to this frequency, and you can assign mode. Like when you will connect to the radio, it's going automatically. If radio not connected to your laptop, in this case you can assign manually and you can operate. This will be not exactly frequency where you operate, but at least it will be indicate band where you're operating.
We can go sooner than later.
So if you in the mostly case,
We're
okay,
going to the library, right?
Yeah.
That was it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I see. Okay, Patrick, did I answer to your question?
Saturday. There are a couple of
Yes,
things.
you did, Igor. Thank you very much.
Okay, good. Okay, another question?
It was from
actually,
Andy.
Igor, you answered it
Too
for
much
me. I just
COVID
wanted to
circulating.
know if I could put it in or not manually.
It was interrupted. Say again?
I said you already answered the question with your thing. I just want to know if I could manually enter frequencies because my 2-meter rig doesn't connect to the thing. I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, I see. Concerning 2 meters, this is small trick. For example, for the 2 meters, you can assign 144 and 000. In this case, your computer will understood that you operating on the, because if you will assign 144, it will be not taken. I don't know why, but like 145. So, and it will be indicating that you're operating on the 2 meters. This is what I found from the practice.
What if you want a list of the stations you worked, Igor?
Station?
Yeah,
List.
a list of the stations that you worked.
This one?
Well, you have the log.
This is okay. Take a look. This is log of the my operation on the CQWW. I was operating like low power, small story. First of all, I took first European station at 002, and after that I understood that this is not possible to operate on the low power Europe because this is some problems. And according to this condition, I went to the 700-204 to the American band and turned my antenna to the years, and I had a lot of the years of the Americans. See, this is years, no, not hours of the Americans pile up. It was.
I think what I'm asking, Igor, is how do you get to that? How do you get your log up on your page?
That's
what?
part of your,
Okay.
You got to go to your back to
Take
your
a
main
look.
menu.
Window. Okay. This is N1MM. Go into the window, and you can select. This is different window. You can select log. This is what I was trying to show to you. Like this is log.
Okay.
You can open this window. You can select like gray line. Like this is gray line. You can see, okay, and what, for example, score summary, and you will see score summary. This is a window which you would like to select. You can select everything. You can say, okay. Also, what I would like to show you, how to assign band map to the N1MM. Like go to the window, telnet. One sec, telnet. This is window for the telnet. And here, press to the button cluster. It means like DX cluster. And from this window, you will see list of the DX cluster it's possible to catch. Like you can connect to any DX cluster from the list. For example, I'm using K1 TTT, this one. And after that, like press to the button,
A lot of assumptions.
Connect to the K1 TTT.
Oh, it sounds like he knows everything. That arrogant tone.
Yeah, sort of.
Here you need to assign your call sign. For example, V2IDX. This is what laptop configured, and it appears like I connected already to the DX cluster through internet, and band map should appear shortly. Let me see. Like, see, it's started to catch, and it can be indicated on the band map. Let me see, where is band map?
Second from the top.
This one. And here, right now, COM port not configured. I cannot demonstrate it, but idea like your radio should be connected, and you can see this is information from the DX cluster. You can see like radio Charlie 5 Zulu operating 7145. You can go to this frequency and you can catch it. But at the same time, when your radio will be connected to your computer, gently press to the radio Charlie 5 Zulu on your band map, and your radio will be going to this frequency. This is very convenient. So this is one from the option of the N1MM. Like bunch of the different different interesting options, but at least you can try to use this software, and you will see how it will be useful. So this is concerning band map.
This is really neat because as you saw on Igor's screen, you can bring up all those different windows, right? So you can monitor all the different facets of the program while you're operating and have a look. So it's pretty cool.
Just slide them around on the screen.
Yeah.
And, so you've got a clear view of every window.
You need six different monitors to watch it all.
Yeah,
you could, yeah.
This is true, because difficult to have on the laptop screen all windows which necessary for the successful operation, and I'm using big 24 screen for the contest operation, and for the screen located all windows in proper sequence, and you can manage all what you need. You can see what is the gray line, where is sunset, sunrise, to where I need to turn antenna, what is your rate, what is the DX cluster in the band map, etc., etc. It needs to be organized before contest, but you're absolutely right. Necessary big screen to have everything. But when you will have it, you will see what is the situation on the bands and what is the status to where I need to go. If you put one window like from the DX maps, you will see how's the condition and where to need to jump to the 2 meters or 6 meters, because for the VHF, condition appears for the short period of time. Like in the Canada Day in July, it was maybe 30, maybe 45 minutes, not more. And after that, this layer in ionosphere was disappear. It means like we lost possibility to make contacts with US and Atlantic Canada. So this is a lot of the things which need to, which possible to use. And I was trying to explain how it's convenient. And if you have any questions, I would be happy to answer to the emails or messages and explain how to connect, how to configure. I have a lot of the experience with this one.